Bueno, bye. Mira, look. Nada, you? This is all sick. You're all tall, huh? This food is all bad. I just want to send a shout out to my boy Edwin. I love you. I miss you. I'm waiting for you here. Angels on your pillow, babe. Love you. Number one for most hip hop and R&B is My Kiss 97.3. Oof, forget it. Not even. The mountains look all cool with snow. Welcome to Monroe's Malpium. Hey, let's go to 7-Eleven. I can't get this button. Where's my yellow jacket? Miss. Hang on. Miss, you forgot your bag. Thank you. You're welcome. You bug. You bug. Don't get all pee-pee hearted. Don't get all butt hurt. Put green. Put gas. Go put it. Throw me a gum. Shut the light. Thank you. I wonder how that arrow landed up there. We landed up going to Brianna's house. Save the cans for Cliff's. Remember to pick me up some Blake's. Can we go to Sonic's for cereals?
Top 10 places to hide out in Nuevo Mexico. Number 10, Socorro. Number 9, Salver City. Number 8, Los Luceros. Number 7, Grants. Number 6, Wagenmount. Number 5, Local Hills. Number 4, Los Griegos Monte. Number 3, Las Tablas. Number 2, anywhere in Union County. Coming in number 1 place to hide out in Nuevo Mexico, Hightown.
In 1964, something strange happened in Socorro, New Mexico. Lonnie Zamora, a police officer, saw an unidentified object. He described it as an egg-shaped craft, glowing and hovering. The craft had strange markings and made a loud buzzing sound. Zamora saw 2 small figures near it, then it suddenly took off. After it left, he found burn marks on the ground. This incident sparked interest from the Air Force and UFO enthusiasts. To this day, the Lonnie Zamora incident remains a mystery.
Help me, bro! Help me, bro! Help me, bro! Help me! Help me, dog! Help me! Enough for you to go. Get your hand off this gun right now! I got no gun! I got no gun! Get your hand off this gun! I got no gun! Stop resisting! I got no gun! What's wrong with you? Let go! Stop resisting! I got no gun! Lay flat on your ground. Lay flat on the ground right now. Put your hands out. Lay flat out on the ground right now. Listen to what I'm saying. You're on my knee. No, I'm not. Put that knee out.
Did you move up? There's a traffic car.
Hey, help me, bro!
Hello?
Help me, bro!
Can you hear me? I'm recording this.
Ow! Ow! My elbow! My elbow! Ow! Ow! Hey!
Hey, listen up.
Hey! Bro, my elbow! Bro!
Check it out.
Bro!
Move your elbow forward. No, bro.
No!
Move your elbow
forward. I'm bleeding!
You messed up. That's what happens when
I'm bleeding!
Tonight?
Bro! I'm bleeding. Bro, I'm bleeding.
It all started in Socorro, New Mexico on April 24th, 1964. And that's when around 5:50 p.m., 31-year-old officer Lonnie Zamora was patrolling the streets in his car when a black Cadillac sped right by him, driving recklessly. So Zamora started to pursue this speeding car. Mid-pursuit, they were driving along a road that was leading outside of town, and that's when Zamora heard this loud roaring sound out of nowhere.
I was chasing a reckless driver going up south on Park Street. Up to the time I came to this little road, I heard this big roar blast.
Confused, he started to look around, trying to look for the source of where the sound was coming from, and that's when he spotted a large blue flame that was descending into a dry riverbed nearby.
We got a dynamite check to the west there. I thought I'd investigate maybe. I thought maybe blow it out.
As he was pulling up, he saw what he thought looked to be an overturned car about 200 yards away.
Well, going up to halfway, I could see a white object to my left there. I thought it was a turnover car. When I got up on top of the mesa there, I looked down and I seen this big white object on the ground.
That's when he got out of his car to get a closer look at it. And from this distance, he could see that the object was a white metallic color, and it almost looked like it had several extensions propping it up off the ground. That's when Zamora noticed that there were also 2 people walking around on the outside of this object.
I could see some figures. Looked like they were walking around the craft.
And they looked like they were wearing what appeared to be white coveralls.
He indicated that he saw something along the side, or on the side of the
instrument or the device that resembled white coverall gents.
That's when his cop instincts kicked in. Assuming these were two people who did in fact overturn their car, he figured they might need his help, so he wanted to drive up closer and offer his assistance. He noticed that one of the two people had seen him, which seemed to have startled this individual. That's when Zamora reached down for his radio to try to call back the dispatch, but for some reason there was static coming through so strong on the radio that his message wasn't getting through. So Zamora turned on the car to start pulling closer, and that's when he thought he heard a sound like thunk, thunk. That was almost like the metallic door of a tank shut. And by the time he got around the hill, he drove up about 50 feet away from this object. He got out of the car and he noticed that these two people were no longer anywhere to be seen.
After I got to my senses, did I see it or didn't I,
This was not an overturned car at all, but was rather a smooth, white, egg-shaped object with no visible rivets, seams, or windows. There was no words alongside it and nothing to imply that it belonged to NASA or the US military. All he could see that whatever this object was had 4 legs digging into the dirt, propping it up about 3 feet off the ground, along with a large red symbol that was planted right on the side of this thing that didn't seem to match any alphabet he knew of.
He described it to me as an inverted V with a sort of a bar across it.
But before he could get too close, it seemed to emit a high-pitched humming noise that quickly turned to a low-pitched roaring sound, followed by a blue flame that started shooting out of the bottom of this thing.
I heard this big boom. I saw this flame come out from underneath it, and I ran back behind my car, and it went up to 20, 30 feet up in the air.
Now, the flame somehow wasn't making any smoke, but it was kicking up a lot of dust from the ground. And the roaring was so sudden that it scared the ever-living shit out of Zamora. So he started to run for cover behind his car while still trying to keep his eyes on the object. At this point, he could see the object was slowly rising off the ground due to the blue flame shooting out the bottom of it. And once it got about 20 feet off the ground, the flame stopped and the scene became eerily silent.
He just stayed there for a while, and then finally just took off slowly to the west.
It made no noise and gave off no exhaust or smoke.